Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen table and another one of my Mocs. And today I'm proudly presenting to you the largest project I've been working on this summer, which is my absolutely massive Imperial Airfield. Well, earlier this year I created a hangar for my A-Wings and the Rebels, and I thought I want to make something similar for the Empire with all the new TIE fighter sets that have come out. So this is what I came up with. Let's get right into the details of this Moc. We'll start off over here on the left where we have the landing area for the standard TIE fighter models. They have these platforms with ladders leading up to them so that the pilots can climb up, go out on the platform, open up the hatch and just jump into their TIEs and take off very easily. And the platforms are constructed in such a way so that they can fold up when you need to take off, so that TIE fighters can get free and lift off very easily. In the middle of the base, there's a kind of pool area here where the Empire had to construct some walkways to get across it. I really wanted to fill this base with lots of utility vehicles, just like the Rebels have. So I made this little Moc-made vehicle as well, which is a refueling vehicle that's now being controlled and operated by a stormtrooper who's heading over to this TIE fighter to refuel it. I also used a little carriage of bombs that you get with the TIE bomber set that's going to rearm this TIE fighter as well. The base is a rather secure base, so they haven't focused that much on ground security. So we have a stormtrooper standing on post with an E-web behind this little barrier here to protect the base, and he's got his bell buddy not really paying attention, trying to keep warm by the fire. Here is a little cargo area of the base where they get all the supplies and deliveries to the base. They store it over here, along with this other utility vehicle that you get in the Boba Fett starship that was released rather recently. This is an emergency ladder when the platforms fail and you still have to get into your ships really quickly. Over here by the TIE Interceptor, my Imperial agent is having a look at this menacing craft, which has a similar platform that you can just climb up right out into, and it can just fold up when you need to take off. On the TIE bomber, which is a lot lower, they couldn't construct such a platform, so instead they're just using a standard ladder that can attach to the cockpit so the pilot can climb in. And here's another one of my utility vehicles that I constructed specifically for this Moc, which is a loading vehicle where they can house up to 6 bombs for the TIE bomber. And the pilots over here are going to reload the TIE bomber for another mission. Here on this walkway we have some pilots going up, probably to a new patrol in their craft or whatever, checking out all the systems on their TIE fighters. The stormtroopers were brought here since they're not part of the Imperial Navy and had to have the crappy job of guarding this very secure base, and they can't really be inside the main building with the nice Imperial Navy troops. So here is the stormtrooper barracks that is located in the middle of the base. It's got a little opening door here to get in with some controls here on the side and the Imperial emblem. And inside this little hut they have 4 bunk beds and a little coffee table here in the middle with some drinks on it. And with me having constructed this barracks with snot technique here for the walls, they can actually get their arms inside of this little crevice here and be laid down perfectly if you want to. All about that minifigure scale realism getting into it. Over here in the Moc we have a little patrol of scout troopers who are probably going out on a long-range reconnaissance mission. So we have the sniper here walking with his backpack with some supplies to be able to stay out in the wild for days, and his buddy on an AT-RT with a binocular to be able to scout for targets. Over here in the mud, the mortar troopers have set up their little firing position with a mortar, some crates with ammunition, and also some thermal detonators that they can probably play with. Then over here in the corner is the little communications tower of the base with a control that's sitting out here in the mud with this big radar dish to get the signal out to other crafts and bases. Over here on the left we have the shuttle landing platform where my commander Kel Karras of the 87th Task Force has just landed, and he's got a little escort of 2 stormtroopers that are greeting him. If you want to see the full video of this little ship, I will link it down in the description down below. So you can check that out after watching this video if you want to. They have this little garden area here with lots of flowers and plants just surrounding the whole base. You can put up some crates here. Since it's an Air Force base, I thought it would be fitting to have Inferno Squad walking around as well, since they are elite TIE fighter pilots, right? For air defense of the base, we have this turbo laser that can spin 360 degrees and fire at incoming X-Wings if they need to. And you can also open up this whole cannon to see the insides of it very easily with this little panels. So here we got some fuel for the turret, some reactors and all that kind of machinery. We also have a stormtrooper operating the main turret. So that is it for the turbo laser of the base. Over here we have the commander of the stormtrooper garrison on the base, who is giving a little speech to his men who are probably bored and going out on patrol later on, with a little TIE fighter pilot here walking in the background, and a little nice tree with some flowers here down below it. Up here is the main building with a nice control tower like you would probably see on a airport or something like that. We have a little drone here that is checking out the perimeter, scouting for hostiles. We got a nice little plant bed here on the left and right of the main entrance where a stormtrooper standing guard. Got some lights, some snot technique, some windows, and the Imperial logo here on both sides of the main building. So let's check out the control tower, shall we? Where you can just lift off the roof and get first view access of Vice Admiral Sloan, who is checking out this hologram. We got the base commander checking out some controls all over here, and we have a ladder that is actually leading down to the next floor, so you can get up there as well. So let's reattach the roof and just lift off the main roof for this, where we have the little dining hall of the base. So here is a lot of Navy personnel sitting, having some dinner by these tables. We got these lights up here in the ceiling as well. Got a little cafeteria area and also a little kitchen, which I was able to get some nice angles on this snot technique wall here to get the bottles to actually stay on the wall. Got the main chef here and the nice view that you can get out of the window to see the whole base. Here in the middle is the staircase leading down to the first floor of the building, which we will just lift off like this. And here we have the first floor, where my ISB agents are having a little meeting here in their meeting room with some nice chairs and some cups. We got a little crate over here in the corner. We got the stairway and a weapons rack for the base to protect themselves. Got a TIE fighter pilot here having a rest in the Navy barracks of the base, where the higher paid naval members will sleep. Got some lamps, some minor just details here, some door controls if he wants to shut the door behind him. I also have the lavatories and little broom closet here of the base where they have the toilet. And the main door to the building can of course be opened by just sliding open like this. So, there we go, guys and gals. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, do remember liking this video, perhaps subscribing, and also commenting what you thought of this Imperial Airfield. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!